throw it out. One thing I was going to throw out there during the stream when we get going is our emotes. So we unlocked 3 more emotes.
That fuck! I guess I'm gonna have to work on some emotes because CJ is.
So
a little
I put one up yesterday that I made.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't really make it, but
are these tier 1 ones? Ooh.
Yeah. So there's one for each tier that we have to still make.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with moving all our tier 3 down to tier 1, but that's a conversation for next time. What's up, John? How you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
So I'm 100% audio good on my end.
Dope. Yeah.
Just let me know when to go live.
Oh, go live not right now. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I got chat going and everything.
On Podbean, yay!
Yeah, we're live on Twitch and YouTube now, and I'm hoping that any network issues may have been resolved.
Hopefully.
Oh, dude, no. So I work in IT, and one of my biggest things is making sure my network is secure and works consistently with little downtime. The past 2 weeks, I've had my network go down at 8 p.m. on Mondays, and this happened before, and it was like a thing that AT&T does. Like for some reason, they're hitting up.
Specifically have downtime in that period of time.
So I thought that at first, but it was just my router, and I think that they were hitting my router on a specific IP address, and that's why it was crashing. So now I need to hide the rest of my network from them. They're not gonna like that.
Don't allow them to see the network.
It's super easy. It requires you hacking your modem that they give you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
It's too much for me. I wouldn't get it.
See, if I had my own, I'd be happy.
It's too far out my element.
If I had my own, I'd be happy. They don't let me have my own for the speeds that I pay. Like, they want me to pay their $20 tech fee when I can just buy the thing myself. But they're like, yeah, no, if you buy your own, you can only get 20 megabits down. And I'm getting like a full
Welcome
gigabit.
to my world, buddy.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that.
They maxed me out at 25 megabits.
The worst part is you probably don't see all 25 megabits. You see like 18.
No, I actually do.
Oh, that's
so
good.
I've tried every internet provider in my area, and 25 is the maximum.
Bullshit.
Like, even when the other provider said, "Oh, we'll do 100, we can do 100," I only ever got 25. I'm like, why am I paying for this?
They fuck that. What's up, Puzzled? What's up, NJ?
See, I'm just stuck with the one internet provider that our apartment complex has set up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they've got all of their wiring routed throughout the complexes. And basically won't let anybody else come in and do anything unless you pay an astronomical amount.
Yeah, they can get fucked.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Screw that.
My old apartments did that the same year I moved out. And I'm so glad I did, because when I was there, I was getting like, I think it was 250 megabits down. And they were going with Spectrum at the time, and they were only going to provide 50. And you could only have Spectrum.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my last complex. They forced you to have their basic internet and cable package. And if you didn't have it, you still had to pay for it and then pay your own on top of that.
That's
somebody wants to fight, man.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Literally, the cable box just sat in the corner of my living room. I didn't even touch it. I don't use cable, I just stream shit.
Dude, yeah.
Do you like the official sub?
Reporting a party. Hey, NJ, there's a new emote. There's that sub emote.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Oh,
Is that the sandwich here?
Shit.
Damn it.
It's the sub.
It's a sub. I just got that.
Yeah, I was being stupid last night. I was like, hey, this will be funny.
Nom 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 subs.
Sweet man. Let's get sharing.
All right, we ready?
You want me to drop it in Discords, or are you gonna take care of that?
Take care of what? Oh yeah, drop it in Discord. I'll spam it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
All right. Please bear with us. The info circle of jerks will start in about 40 seconds. Oh, that hurts every fucking time. I feel like I need tea to be able to sound like Alex Jones, man. My throat needs to relax.
Gargling salt water.
Turn the frog's gay, man.
Yeah, no, I can do it for a small portion of time, but it's like doing Doofenshmirtz. Over time, it's just gonna hurt.
Okay. So is it just me, or do you watch his TikToks? The creator of Phineas and Ferb.
I do.
Dan Hobbitmeyer or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's got some killer tick. Did you see they had the TikTok musical for Phineas and Ferb or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
That he was like jumping in on some of their shit and just like showing him off as they were going.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know they did that. I loved Phineas and Ferb. Like I understand that I'm a 30-year-old male, and that's probably definitely not the demographic they were trying to hit, but I loved Phineas and Ferb. Just how I also really enjoyed Steven Universe. Like it was such a rich story.
I can never get into Steven Universe.
Oh, it's hard.
Wrong with it.
It's hard. It's really hard to get into it at first, but you really have to give it a chance after the first season. Because Rebecca, the creator, I forgot her last name, Rebecca, she really worked on story progression in the first season and character development. And once you get attached to the characters, then you really understand what's going on. Because at first it's just like him saving the world with these 3 Figment gem people.
Yeah.
Instead of giving it the episode, you really got to give it the series. But Steven Universe Future was okay. Like I expected a little more, but I understand what was going on.
Is it? So you're saying it's super story driven? Because that could be a good reason why I could not get into it then.
Super
Everything that I watched was just intermittent episodes.
Mm-hmm. No. It's all
Yeah.
tied. It's not all intermittent. Like anything that Steven does or anyone does in an episode will come back in future episodes. Like it's all fucking planned. And then there's a movie at the end of Steven Universe, and then they go into Steven Universe Future, which honestly, there's controversy because 2 characters got married, and it was like a big one for the LGBT community.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, Crazy, did you post the promo?
What? Yeah, I just dropped everything in the Discords I have right now.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm ready to start when you're ready.
Yeah. Been ready, yo.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music and get the intro going. Crazy, do you want to start this episode off?
No, I think you're doing great. I think you got this. Don't give up.
Keep her going. Come on.
Haha, all right. Uh-huh. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Circle the Jerk podcast. My name's Peach Z, and I'm joined here today by this really right-wing liberal here, conservative Democrat, Crazy EB.
Liberal.
I had to. What's up, everyone? It's another Circle of Jerks podcast. It's your dude, Peach Z. I'm joined by crazy right-wing liberal, Crazy Evie. How you doing, Crazy?
What's up, everybody? Hey, I might be right-wing liberal. I don't know how that works out. But God bless America.
God bless America. God bless Johnt318. How you doing, bro? How you doing, John?
Oh, yeah.
Doing great.
I
How
can
are you guys
say-
doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm enjoying
Oh, a lot
my
better than
5G
we're
in my
done here.
arm.
Hey, look, we have our first row person, front row person.
Hey, who's that? I had to make it a little smaller so I can fit everything else in it.
Yeah, we'll figure out how it works.
Yeah. We may have to do some redesigning, but forgive us if it's not there. But John, how are you doing today? I'm certain that's like the 5th time I've asked you that in the past 20 minutes, and I apologize.
Something like that. But I'm doing great, man. I mean, honestly, it was a hectic day at work. I'm just glad to be off, glad to be here, you know?
NJ, I believe it's biddies. For 10 biddies, you can have your person in the front row for the whole show. I believe it is.
Hey.
If not, I was wrong. You can yell at me later.
Oh, well, I'll yell at you in my best Mickey Mouse voice. It'll have to be off camera though. But John, let's start this off, right? What got you into streaming?
All right. So I had been thinking for a long time about getting a gaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
And
My boy.
finally, one of my coworkers, who I will not name, was showing me his $3,700 PC that he had.
Jesus fuck.
God damn.
Yeah, and then he's just like, yeah, and I have this little one that my wife uses now that I used to use back whenever I streamed. And I was like, oh, how is streaming? He started hyping it up, talking it up. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, but I don't think I can afford one computer, let alone two.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, oh, no, here. And he went on PC Part Picker, and he goes, what's your budget? And he just made me a computer, basically. And he goes, this is going to be enough that you can get started streaming. I said, well, I didn't know for sure I was going to do that, but I guess I am now. And it's just kind of snowballed from there, honestly. So,
Yeah, dude. Like, once you build your first PC, that itch to like build more never really goes away, or to get like the next thing.
I've replaced almost every single part of my original PC, and I just got it last March.
Wow.
So,
Dude, I get it. The only thing original about my current gaming system from the first one I made are the fans.
I don't even have my original fans in there at this point. Mine is just like my original SSD to hold like
Damn.
the operating system, and that's it. That's the only original piece that I have still. And it's mainly just been because I kept crashing while I was streaming that I kept upgrading my PC.
Yeah, that's how it
Did you
works.
go with an AMD build or an Intel?
I went Intel. I know, Intel
Shame.
fanboy. I know.
No. That's fine. Like, honestly, like I'm a hardcore AMD fanboy. I tried Intel. I had issues left and right with like little things, and I eventually switched to AMD, and I found a little bit more, I guess, compatibility with a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do. But I was doing like virtual machines and a whole bunch of like other advanced shit. So
I gotcha.
yeah.
See, mine was mainly I wanted to make my changes little by little.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to make that leap to AMD, I would have had to replace the motherboard and the CPU at the same time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't about to do that.
That's the only bad thing about Intel is that it's not like the current generation isn't compatible with like 2 steps before, like AMD, the socket that they're using now, it's like compatible with 4 different variations.
Oh yeah, we learned that the hard way because
Yeah.
Puzzle, she has an Intel, right? And so she had a 9th gen and all set up. All right, cool. I bought her a new motherboard And we're like, oh, we'll just slap it in. No, it's like we just bought that processor like last year. And we had to go buy a brand new one that's 10th gen.
Yeah.
It's
But
a pain in the ass.
how are you liking gamer PC life?
Honestly, I love it. Within the first week of building one, I was like, wow, I'm not as bad at these games as I thought I was playing on console.
So, do you prefer the classic gamepad or do you prefer keyboard and mouse?
Keyboard and mouse, easy. So
For
like
Mhm.
gamepad's good for certain games. So like
Mm-hmm.
playing Rocket League, any other sort of racing game, like anything that I have to drive in, I want to use gamepad.
Yeah.
But otherwise, keyboard and mouse all day long. Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead, I've found switching between the two kind of intermittently.
I thought I was the only
And
one that switched between the two, man.
oh
Especially
god,
for
no!
GTA 5.
I'll have my controller plugged in, and if I'm not in the car, I'll be on mouse and keyboard. And as soon as I get in the car, I just hurry up and grab it and just frantically try to get my hand on it correctly.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, dude. I tried. Honest to God, I did my best to try to learn all the keyboard combinations for Grand Theft Auto 5. I couldn't fucking do it. So I have to have both. Like if I have to shoot someone, I'm much better at keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I tried playing Minecraft on the Xbox the other day.
Oh,
And I'm just like, yeah, no, I go play keyboard mouse.
Fuck this noise.
Pretty much.
I'd go over to my buddy's house, and for the longest time, he didn't have a gaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, come on, let's play some Minecraft on my TV. Let's play some Call of Duty." And I'm just like, "All right, that's fine. Just know I'm going to be god awful switching from one to the other." And he's like, "Oh no, it'll be fine." And now he finally got a PC, and I just got to hear him complain about it yesterday on Fortnite because he got on and he's just like, I can't do any of this, man." I'm like, "Why don't you just go downstairs?" He goes, "Well, that's all the way down there. I'm all the way up here."
Jesus, these are like first world PC gamer problems.
Right.
Yup. I can't switch between my things that I play games on.
Oh, what's okay? Okay, so do you own any consoles?
Yeah, I have an Xbox One S and a Switch.
Between your between your PC, your Xbox, and your Switch, which one do you prefer to game on?
Mm,
Hell,
I mean, it really depends.
you can even break it down like racing,
Yeah.
shooting, RPGs. Whichever way.
So I think if I'm playing like a split screen game,
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be on Xbox or Switch. Uh, Obviously, Nintendo brand, all of the Mario games, all of that. I'm forced to play on Switch, but I love just the portability of it compared to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
PC, pretty much anything that's not a Mario game or a normal like split screen multiplayer like Lego Star Wars or It Takes Two, because Maggie and I just played through It Takes Two. Uh, I'd want to be PC.
Has anyone tried Star Wars Squadrons?
Yes.
What do you think
Yes,
about it?
So now that you bring that up, I played that on my one friend that I was talking about earlier on his Xbox originally, and that's how I got used to playing it. And I downloaded it on my computer and I started trying to play it with mouse and keyboard, and I gotta say, I just despise playing it on mouse and keyboard, but I love the game with a controller. It is a fun game.
Yeah,
And
Squadrons. Like, I tried. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I am awful at it, but it's fun.
Well, I got it on my Xbox, right? And
Mhm.
I had it since it came out, but I've never played it, right? It's just been sitting there, and I picked it up, and so I played No Man's Sky, and then I tried playing that. I'm just like, the axis is just off. Like the ship controls are just ass backwards.
They're
Yeah.
really wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um one of my dad's, I guess one of his best friends when I was younger, he had Microsoft Flight Simulator, one of the earlier versions,
Yeah.
and I used to use like a gamepad like this, but not wireless, like wired, and it wasn't an Xbox gamepad; it was just a regular Logitech one. So I'm a little familiar with some of the controls, but I'll tell you that they still are fucking wonky. Like I tried doing it keyboard and mouse, and that was just way too hard. And then I looked into getting one of those Joy-Cons on, joystick on hand and stick, or controller hand stick, or whatever the hell it's called, and
Mhm.
those are like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pay hundreds of dollars to play Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah,
Right.
garbage for one game.
Like maybe if they do the open world game like they're talking about, maybe.
hmm
Oh, that
But
would
we'll
be
see.
awesome. But then it
Well,
leads
that's
back to the same conversation of GTA 5 of you're switching between all these different things.
Honestly, just give us an entire system with like VR controls, the works.
like, how far out do you think that is? Like, honestly.
We already have the technology, so it's just a
Yeah,
question
right.
of
Like,
cost.
is it gonna be the Taco Bell gaming system? That's you're on a treadmill, you got the VR, you got the hand controllers, the whole 9 yards. It feeds you a taco.
I think a couple of years ago at CES, a company debuted like an actual treadmill that you could walk in any angle, and you just wear these shoes that slide on it, and it'll track exactly how fast you're going, and
Yeah,
it'll kind
what
of
they call it,
hold
the
you in
Omni treadmill
place.
or something, right?
Yeah, and it has like this whole like vest that you put on so you don't fall, and it has controls and everything. It was pretty cool.
Do you guys ever watch Community?
Yeah,
Yes.
I finished it.
So then I think you might know where I'm going with this. That episode where they have the Dean and the VR thing,
Yeah.
where it's
Yeah.
basically exactly that.
Yes.
Dude, I'm ready for so that was like the thing, I still haven't bought a new like I still have the 1X, right? I haven't got a
Mhm.
Series 1X yet. It's like, well, what is the use, right? Like I could understand if you could like plug in your Oculus and go to town
Mhm.
Mhm.
or something, but the games aren't upgraded. Um, there's no difference to me.
I think it's just better
So
technology, right?
Well,
I
yeah,
think it's better technology, and I think some of the games are upgraded for it, but it's not a wide enough margin, in my
yeah,
opinion.
Yeah.
Most
yeah,
most of the people that I know that are on the Xbox One platform right now are looking more into switching to PC than they are looking into going to the Series X.
Mhm.
oh yeah. I mean, that's what I did. Like I
Yeah.
play more on my PC now than I will. 2 years ago, I never played on a PC. I played like Final Fantasy VII on a PC in the
Mhm.
'90s, right? Like that was the last time. So, I mean, I did take the money I would have put towards the Series 1X, and I just upgraded my PC to pretty much do whatever I want now.
Yeah.
You okay there, Peach?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's just zoned.
No,
Yeah,
no,
right.
I was paying attention to you. I thought you had more to say. Well, now that we're talking about games, let's talk about some of the games that you play, dude. John, one of the things that we do for the Circular Jerks is we do a deep dive into the streamer's channel, like everything that they've done, past couple of streams. Now, I know for a fact that the past few games that you streamed are Fortnite, Red Dead Redemption 2, Minecraft, Lego Star Wars, Rocket League, and Among Us. So,
Yup.
would it be perfectly acceptable to categorize you as a variety streamer?
Oh, I'd definitely go with that category, yeah. Because, like, I'll get on kicks of things for very short periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
So like whenever I had COVID in like November of last year, and I got on this big Minecraft kick right then. I started a new realm,
Mm-hmm.
and I just spent like every single stream for the next month or so was all Minecraft, with just little tidbits of other stuff thrown in, maybe like once every 2 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and since then, it's literally just been all over the place. Like you said, Lego Star Wars, that one was just an out of the blue, like, oh, it's May 4th. I'm going to play a Star Wars game.
And you can't beat that one, right?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you achieved True Jedi on it yet?
Not through all of them, no. So
yeah.
I've got like the little gold block for all the levels for True Jedi or whatever, but I don't have all the gold blocks to get True Jedi.
Okay,
One
you
day.
gotcha. One day you will ascend to the Force. So you called out your Minecraft realms earlier. Now, I've been watching you for a while, and so has NJ, and you guys have some beautiful fucking Minecraft builds.
Thank you. I appreciate
Like,
that.
like you guys build a whole fucking community. The most crazy and I could do is build a castle.
Castles are dope, man. That's honestly that's where I got really started in it, was doing castles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd play a lot with my younger brother who got really, really deep into these Minecraft builds and building these intricate structures and massive redstone creations. Like, I don't know if you ever saw whenever I went to the XP farm that he built, but he built a zero tick kelp farm to where we were just constantly upgrading our stuff.
Jesus.
But basically, all that we do is we'll go onto either Google or YouTube and just look up different concepts that we have,
Mm-hmm.
and then just pick and pull from all of these different like sources and just throw it into something and hope for the best. And the whole community aspect of it, that was more just we're like, well, we're going to live close to each other. And we kept thinking, we're like, let's just make a town out of it. There's no point in just having random houses everywhere if you're not like building like a town hall or like a farm with its own barn and windmill and shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We tried it on the first season of Minecraft we did. We got pretty close to a little town. I mean, but then next thing you know, everyone's like, I'm gonna go build on my own little area and like spanning out across the whole globe. We're just like, well, okay then.
Right? I built these like power this massive power generation and built like a lava extraction and like sharing system, and everyone just kind of moved on.
That's
So it's like,
that's the thing. It's hard to get people to just focus on the one little community. Everybody wants to go do their own thing. But once you find people to actually focus on that community, then it works really well to get it to blow up to the way that it did.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, some of you like watching y'all build y'all's town is just like, wow.
So, have you ever tinkered around with modded Minecraft?
I have not. So most of my Minecraft play has been on Bedrock.
Mm-hmm.
I've had Java since probably like a year or two after it came out and played very little on it. But I'm wanting to get more into it, and I know that you guys have a server set up,
Mm-hmm.
and I just need to actually get the time to sit down and figure out how to join it.
It's super easy. It's
I mean,
super easy.
So
Yeah.
Feed the Beast, the first season, I guess it was pretty cool. It was really basic, but you had some really out there upgrades, right? You know, like I
Mhm.
was flying around my little nanotech suit, right? But
I had a jetpack.
the current one was it Sky?
It's
Shoot,
Tech of
mind just went blank.
Aegis. Yeah.
Yeah, Pack of Ages. It's really hard. It's like a very difficult, structured game. It's not like a I'm gonna go dig a mine, and waste a couple hours. Like you have very specific tasks, and you have to complete the tasks to move on and unlock more recipes. And it's just like,
Yeah,
Okay.
like you
like
can't
damn you,
even
scary.
you can't even start your farming because you don't know how to farm. You need to go and find out how to farm from a villager, but you still have to learn how to do everything else in between.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool that you need to like learn these skills in order to make any sort of progression.
I mean, that aspect is really cool, but at the same time, like I'm not a like scary plays it every day, right?
Hmm.
And I might play once a week. So it's just
Yeah.
like I just want to like get on and veg out and build some
Mhm.
random shit. But it's like I don't know how to fucking make it yet.
Right? Like
Like for me, we've already talked about it. The next server we'll do is a Sky Factory.
so Sky
So
Factory. Dude, do you want to explain it or do you want me to explain it?
you can go for it. You've played it before. I've only seen videos and
Okay. So with Sky Factory, there have been like 4 different versions. You start on this small little 3x3 block floating island with one tree. You have to use every resource that you have in order to get the resources that you're missing in order to expand. So you need to get some wood to make a crook, a wooden crook. Then you need to use that crook against the leaves to get more resources. And then you chop the tree down once you've gotten all the leaves and you're able to make more stuff out of that. So it's pretty much like you're pulling like items out of the air and you're using every
Yeah.
resource available. And if you
I
fall, you just
think
fall
I've seen
forever.
those.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen those, and I'm very interested in joining whenever you guys do that one as well.
Oh, absolutely.
hey, Peach, Dom's actually on YouTube today.
Oh, Dom, what's up, bro? I don't
Your
even have
number one fan.
my number one fan. How you doing, bro? Welcome, Dom. Let's see. So here's a couple of questions I got for you, John. I know that you took a kind of like a 2 week hiatus for a little bit there.
Mhm.
And that was just like you kind of taking a break and trying to figure out what you needed to do for your stream, right?
Uh, it was more taking a break to find out how to better get that stream life balance. You know, I
Oh
was
yeah.
struggling with that. I was focusing too much on the stream, not enough on, other stuff outside of that. I was basically just hyper focused on I want to be streaming, I want to watch all of my numbers grow, I want to gain this huge community. I want to just keep it going as long as I can and not as much on the I want to have fun with it, but I also want to do other things with my time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's not just
And
go ahead, crazy.
oh, I was gonna say I know a lot of streamers actually trying that right now. Like, I guess the pandemic is finally over in a way, right?
Mhm.
And everyone's lives getting back to it. So it's like I don't need to sit at home on my computer all day. Like, what can I do now?
Exactly.
Now, that's not just for you because Mags streams with you
Mhm.
sometimes, right?
Yeah, like whenever I'll do Red Dead, she'll be on with Red Dead Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then like yesterday when I was playing Fortnite, she was playing along. She doesn't stream as well,
Mm-hmm.
but she'll be on my streams pretty often. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was more of a break for both of us so that we could get time to kind of do our own thing, you know?
No, absolutely. NJ says she loves her commentary.
Oh yeah.
So I'm glad.
Especially
Mhm.
I was gonna say especially during Red Dead, she'll like the whole goal for her to be there is just to bully me during Red Dead. That's the only goal is just any dumb thing that I do anytime that I accidentally ride my horse off a cliff because I forget how to stop on mouse and keyboard. She's there to bully me.
Hey, I mean, we need someone like that in our lives, right? Crazy and
Oh,
I
yeah.
bully each other all the time.
And
Let's-
I don't know what is up with everything, but it's like freaking.
Dom, you're my favorite chatter
weird.
right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm like stretched over so thin everywhere.
Oh,
It's like our audio is going in and out over here, and it's
oh no.
lagging over here.
It's okay, crazy. So I'm glad that you guys took that break just to kind of reassess what you need to do for your stream. Because I mean, one thing that we always promote is mental health, and
Mhm.
it's very important, especially when you're coming into an entertainer life like streaming. Like it's not just you having to entertain others, but you also want to have fun yourself. So that comes across through chat, and
Right.
I mean, you don't want to build a negative a negative community. You want to build a positive community, one that's always there and upbeat and always like willing to go the extra distance for each other. So that's good. I'm glad that you guys took that break. If you had another opportunity to take a break like that, would you do it?
At some point in the future, yeah, definitely not right now because like just came back. But
Yeah.
at some point in the future, yeah, definitely. I know. So we're actually getting married in October.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Uh, and so we'll be out that whole week after the wedding, and I'm not going to be on that Thursday before either. And so I might just extend it out to be the week of the wedding and the honeymoon, and maybe even the week after, all just off, and just get
Nice.
that nice break. Spend time together and jump back into it pretty much as soon as I can after that.
Nice. Hey guys, I'm testing out new sounds. Please let me know how I do. I threw in the aw sound right there. When you mentioned you were thinking about extending. No, dude, congratulations. NJ and I have been engaged since of May of last year. And our wedding date's coming up soon, so I need to start working out.
I feel that.
Yeah, definitely. So let me see here. What else do I got here? All right, so recent games. We already talked about those. The most recent games that you streamed currently, like out of the last 4, were Fortnite, Red Dead Tuesdays, and Minecraft. And I have some questions for here, but I'm gonna save those for the speed round. This is usually a speed.
round.
This is usually a speed round question, but what are your opinions on Fortnite? Like, okay, better question. How long have you been playing Fortnite?
Since season 2. I did take a break,
Mhm.
but since OG season 2.
Okay.
And basically I did season 2 to I want to say season 6 and then took a break until I think it was chapter 2, season 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What are your opinions compared from season 2 to chapter 2? Like all the seasons that you've been a part of, has your opinion changed from the original and now? And what is your opinion?
I mean, so obviously with that time that I took off, it was because I was not enjoying Fortnite anymore. They made all these
Mm-hmm.
changes, all these gimmicky changes to try to stay relevant, and it got them away from what they truly were.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and with chapter 2, like they still had some of those gimmicks, but they threw it into more of a storyline based thing that was separate from the actual gameplay for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You're good.
So it's like they're very different between the two, but I enjoy them both for separate reasons.
That's.
Because
Do you
like
get? Do you get behind all the skins and all the upgrades, or are you more there for the gameplay?
so there was one season that I really cared about all the skins, and that was I think it's chapter 2, season 4 or 5. That was the Marvel one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I went pretty hard in that one, basically just at least trying to get to 100 so that I could unlock Iron Man. Uh, any of the other ones though, I don't really care about the skins, honestly. Unless they're like there's one particular like gimmicky skin. Like this season, they changed the way that you get your battle pass rewards, but essentially the tier 100 thing is Rick Sanchez. If you guys didn't
Yeah, I
already
saw
know.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And so that's the one thing that I actually care about with the skins for this season is unfortunately the tier 100 thing. So I have to focus on unlocking these other things before it to get to that point, I feel.
Yeah.
I did get a
Man.
cool little alien thing though
Do,
last night.
do they have a Jerry skin?
No, they have a Morty hammer pickaxe.
Oh, jeez.
Boo.
Boo. That's my best Morty. I'll eventually get there.
I got
Like
the chat.
if I had to unlock one skin on Fortnite, I want a Jerry. Just so because I'm so bad at it.
Just get downed immediately. Just damn it, Jerry.
God damn it,
Right,
Jerry.
yeah. So they need to make like the opposite. So if you have 100 deaths, you unlock Jerry.
That should be pretty easy.
Right. Like, come on, Fortnite, pick up your game.
But what about Beth? Do we get after a certain amount of time would we get both Beths, clone and original Beth, but we don't know which one it is?
Get Beth and her pickaxe as a wine bottle.
Yeah.
Yes. Poor Beth, man.
It's like so we just watched Invincible, right? And so you have the
Hmm.
clone brothers in that where they're like, I'm the original. No, I'm the original. I want that vibe between clone Beth and regular Beth.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be real. I haven't gotten that far in Invincible.
Oh, dude, you're did you like The Boys?
I did not watch The Boys.
Oh.
But like straight up, when we finished Invincible, it tried to roll us right into the boys.
they're pretty much the same thing. Just one's real life, the other's animated and way more gory.
I think I've started watching the first episode of The Boys because that's the one where they have the speedster with the girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he just yeah. So I started watching that episode before Mags came home, and she was very adamant that she did not want to watch it because my friend described it as super gory, and she's like, I don't want to be a part of that. So I started watching it. I got like maybe 10 minutes past that point where the speedster comes through
Mm-hmm.
and she walked in. I just go, well, turn that off, I guess.
The show is so much less gory than the actual source material, so there's that for you.
Yeah. for
Hey,
both.
it's better than the source.
Right.
All right. So now that we're talking about source, it's gonna be a real greasy transition for me, but let's talk bonks. Your channel points are called bonks.
They are.
And
So
let's see. First of all, it's a great channel points name. I don't think I could have come up with anything better. We've seen a ton of them. Bonks by far are pretty great. Thank you for that hydrate, Dom. But I do have a couple of questions about some of your redemptions. We have a Crab Rave, a Cantina, and a JC. The first two are 10,000 and JC is 20,000 points. 20,000 bonks.
Yep.
What do those do?
So I found a what's the word I'm looking for? Extension with Twitch
Mm-hmm.
where it'll let you use channel points to redeem sound clips that'll play over top of your stream. And that's what all three of those are. So Crab Rave is the Crab Rave song. Cantina is the Cantina band from Star Wars. And JC is the and his name is John Cena meme.
Oh, with the little shitty trumpets.
Yup.
Man.
But like the super overpowering loud actual one.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it as JC, hoping that somebody would just save up to redeem it. So hopefully Mags and Gowan are not listening in right now because they're both trying to save up to get it to find out what it is.
Oh. I'll make sure to bleep that part during the
During the edit.
Yeah, during the edit. I'll make sure to bleep it during the edit. Now, Leroy Jenkins and No Glasses. Those are both $5,000 5,000 bonks each. Now, we all know what Leroy Jenkins does. Like, you go in without a plan. And No Glasses, I mean, that's an easy one. So I got 2 questions for you. What is the worst moment that Leroy Jenkins was called on you? And what is the best moment that No Glasses was called on you? Redeemed.
So
redeemed.
I don't think I've ever actually had Leroy Jenkins redeemed.
Really?
And that one is another sound one, by the way, because it's a recent one.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the sound ones. I put it into effect, and then there was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks until I took my break.
Mm-hmm.
But the No Glasses, I want to say I was in the middle of a Fortnite game, and it was down to like 20 people, and somebody redeemed No Glasses. And I was just like, damn, are you kidding me right now? And I basically just like threw him across the room. I was just like, nope, all right, this is what we're doing. I'm going to die. No, one that you're missing that I actually deactivated because I realized that I couldn't see out of it was, it fell off over there. I have an Iron Man helmet. Ooh. And I used to have one that was to wear the Iron Man helmet for a match. And I had Gowan, who was in the chat earlier, redeem it. And I put it on and I played a match and I got like 95th maybe, because you cannot see out of that thing whatsoever. No. And then I took it off and it ripped out a bunch of my hair.
Oh, dude.
It was not pleasant.
So you're telling me I can't put it on, right?
You can put it on, you just might not have any hair after. Or you'll have big bald patches everywhere.
Yeah, no, let's avoid that. I need my hair.
Yeah. Same.
It's the only reason my girlfriend loves me.
That's what I was gonna say.
She's jealous of the curls.
You know what I'm jealous of? John T's TikTok. I was checking out your channel and I saw you have a TikTok. I got to watch a couple of them. Now I have to ask you about 2 of them. That's all I have time for. But what was up with, oh my god, Harry the Skelly behind you when you were going on that road trip with Mags? Is he a family friend? Because I mean, I have a friend who's looking. Just saying.
I believe he's currently in my grandma's basement, but just a heads up, he doesn't have any hands anymore.
Dang. Oh no, Harry, no hands, no.
So we were getting ready to go down to the lake, and we stopped off at Walmart, and we were like, "Oh, there's a Spirit Halloween right over there. Let's go check it out afterwards." We start walking through Walmart, and they've got a full life-size skeleton for $20. And I'm like, I know Spirit's going to mark this up a fuck ton. And I think it'd be funny to bring this down and pose it for a bunch of pictures and stuff down at the lake.
I mean, what else would you do?
Right. And so we brought him down, and we're hanging out with him and everything, and everyone's taking pictures of him in different poses and stuff. Like, we had one with him sitting on the dock with a drink in his hand, hat on, waving at boats passing by just like this the whole day.
That's hilarious.
my parents sent me a picture of him sitting at our picnic table with a coffee in his hand, saying, "Yeah, Henry had a rough night." It was a pretty good investment for $20 for one weekend.
Dude,
Because his hands broke and you can't really do much without any hands. So
I mean, yeah, Harry would know.
So you gotta at one point probably find another one like a skeleton and just have it sit on the couch right behind you.
just have him hanging out back there.
Oh,
So-
dude. Okay.
Have put the Iron Man helmet and it's Iron Man after the snap.
I'll even take off the front faceplate so you can still see that it's a skeleton head in there.
Oh, are you gonna draw
Like I
the
said,
little
man, he's at my
beard?
grandma's.
You should draw in the
Just
little
the
beard.
like goatee.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Ooh, NJ with those fitty bits.
Hey,
Ooh,
AJ
Yosh is on
figured
the
out how to
front
use the front
row.
row.
Yeah, I heard that go off. It was intense.
Ye-
Oh, you should give Harry bear arms or bear hands, so he has a right to bear arms. I had to. I'm sorry. Okay, the other TikTok that I saw was you trying to cut a peanut in half.
Oh no, that was my brother. We went to Texas Roadhouse one night, and they give out all of the peanuts there,
Mm-hmm.
and we're sitting at the table, and he just grabs it and starts cutting it with a knife, being real like meticulous about it, using his fork to pull the peanut out of the peanut shell. And I'm like, "Hey, I want to take a video of this and post it online." And he just kind of looks at me for a second and just looks straight back at another peanut and starts cutting it again.
I don't
All
know
right.
what it is about that story, but it just is very unsettling to think somebody's opening a peanut with a knife and fork.
It's like
It was very uncomfortable to watch.
it's like eating a pizza or a burger or a taco with a fork and a knife.
Yeah, I had a cousin that's to this day that's how she eats her pizza, with a knife and fork. And the first time I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I'll do it with particular pizza, like Chicago style pizza,
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's the exception.
but
where it's a
pretty
pie.
much
you
none
know?
others. Yeah.
Oh, that's unsettling. Now I'm unsettled. Let's move on to our speed round. Oh, dude, I should have had the horns ready for this. I got the other buttons ready. Slowly but surely.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you. So, here's how it's gonna work, John. I'm gonna give you a couple of questions. The first one's always the easiest one. I'm gonna tell you right now. Favorite color. You're gonna tell us what your favorite color is. You'll have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. I'm gonna throw them at you in quick, rapid succession, and we'll see how many we can get through. Okay? I got about 21. I had to remove one because you don't have a favorite Minecraft mod. But are you ready, kids?
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right. So favorite color when you're ready.
Orange.
Orange. All right. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite chatter?
Favorite chatter, probably Mags.
Oh, good one. What's the most beautiful game you've played?
Probably Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right. What's your favorite snack?
Goldfish. Extra cheddar goldfish, to be particular.
Nice. What's your favorite childhood game?
Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Oh, nice one. What's your opinion on Halo?
Not a big fan.
Okay.
Uh,
Which game has the best storyline?
Arkham Knight.
Ooh, honestly, I love the entire Arkham series. Ooh,
Same.
What's a game you only play offline? 5, 4,
Arkham Knight.
3, 2. Okay. Favorite cake?
Carrot.
And that's time. Carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
man,
Put pineapple in carrot cake.
Ooh,
Fire.
I'm not throwing shade, but like you can't beat a good carrot cake, right? Like
Yep.
it's one that's like, I don't know. Every time I've had a carrot cake, it always hit the spot. but I'm not gonna go out and buy a carrot cake.
Right. Dude,
Yeah.
let me tell you, you know those cake balls? Carrot
Mhm.
cake balls. That's a move. Because you just get
That
your
sounds
one little
delicious.
bit of carrot cake that you want, and then you're done.
Dude,
You just wait until later and get the rest.
that sounds delicious. Sign me up. I like carrot cakes. Carrot cakes.
Yeah.
The cake balls.
You
Uh,
know, Peach, I'm gonna challenge you. You should make tres leches cake balls. Let's do.
that's gonna be fucking hard.
Yeah,
I
but if
believe
it
in
works,
you.
it'll be good.
Well, first of all, the cake has to stick to the actual stick, and that's gonna be really
Yeah.
hard with a moist cake.
Moist.
It's a wet cake.
It's
John,
so moist.
John, you ever had tres leches cake?
I think like twice ever.
Twice ever? Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of racist, Alan. Just because he's a white guy, you can't have tres leches.
Well, I don't know what part of the country he's in. Some part. Look, dude. Mexican food gets real nasty the further you go away from the border.
Oh, hell yeah. Even at the border. I'm not a big fan of Mexican food at the border.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it's definitely
Central
whitewashed.
Texas is where it's at.
As long as you don't say Austin, we're not
uncle,
gonna have fighting words.
My uncle lived in El Paso for a while and picked up a lot of his cooking abilities from there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
El Paso has pretty good
he
food.
does pretty
Mhm.
good. Yeah.
And that's a big thing that people don't realize. Like between, Laredo, El Paso, Del Rio, all the food's different.
Yeah.
It's like they're all right on the border of Mexico, but everything's completely different.
Well, it's like between all the states, like all our food's different. Mexico is built on states as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Arkham series, have you played all of it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I have questions for you. I loved the Arkham series. I beat all 3 of them. Which one was your favorite?
Probably Arkham City,
Mm-hmm.
personally. I don't know. It's just I just really, really got into Arkham City for a while there.
Not definitely.
Like delved real deep.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that because Arkham City, Arkham Knight didn't even come close to Arkham City, even though it was like a larger portion of Gotham City that we actually got to see. Oh my god, the storyline. I felt the storyline was much better in Arkham City, especially with the diseased Joker running around, infecting
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way,
I
for
don't-
anyone who hasn't played.
That's the only one I
It's
have.
been out for a while.
Yeah, it's been Game of the Year for a while too.
Right? It's like you've had your chance. If you get a spoiler now, that's on you.
Right?
Yep.
It's like asking for no spoilers for Game of Thrones. It's been like what, 3 years?
No, yeah. Game of Thrones ended what, 2017? 2018?
4 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah,
Look,
Yeah.
so
I've
it's
tried
funny you bring
getting
that
into
up.
that. My
It's funny you
friends
bring it
will,
up because one of the guys at work just started watching it,
Oh no.
and we've all watched it. So he's like on season 4,
Oh no.
and
Has he
all you want to
s-
do is ruin it, right?
Oh my god, you have to give him fake spoilers. Hey, what's up, Madly? Oh my god, we all know
Oh.
Big Dick Dragon falls in love with white girl. White hair girl.
That's what. Yo, what up, Matt Lee? How's it going? Speaking of Mexican food, right? Like, or Hispanic foods, I guess you would call it, not Mexican food, but because
Yeah,
it's
that's fine.
Cuban. But like, you watch Madly cook, right?
Mhm.
And she's, and I'm just like, that's not Hispanic food. That's not.
That's not Mexican food.
Let me judge you.
Don't judge Madly. She's cool.
I know. Everything she cooks looks delicious.
It does. It does. All right. I definitely want to know some of the answers to the questions here from the speed round. So I'm going to ask a few of them. I mean, if I ask you DC or Marvel, you're gonna say DC, right?
Oh, obvious, 100%.
Okay.
With the shield and the here.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Let me just.
Here's a good question,
Do you
right?
see that shelf up there? That's just all Iron Man stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't see that. No, I see that. I see that.
So, which one has your favorite character though? I guess. Well,
Mhm.
I'm guessing Iron Man is your favorite character of all.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Definitely going to be Iron Man on that one.
you know, like I prefer the MCU and Marvel comics a little more than DC comics. But at the same
Mhm.
time, like you can't hold a torch to Batman,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, we really can't.
He, he's the only like human.
He's the only dude who's like been omnipotent and been both a green, black, and a white. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ring of
White
Power.
Man.
Come on.
He's a White Lantern.
Lantern. There you go. White Lantern. And he sat in like fucking a god chair.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
He
he
goes
just got
hard.
up and walked away.
Yeah.
Like peace out.
So,
Done with this.
who's your
But
favorite
again,
supervillain?
Iron Man held the power of a god in his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and all he did was set the world right
True.
until Captain America fucked it up.
How did Captain America fuck it up?
Oh, you'll see it in the upcoming movies. You'll see.
Yeah.
He didn't get all the stones back. Loki took the one.
Oh well, that was a
But-
goof on their part. Like on.
So now the timeline's thrown askew. So
Yeah, but that was a different timeline. Because they still went back and got the Tesseract.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing with all that, is that it splays everything out into so many timelines by them doing this, that literally you could say anything about the MCU now and you could probably technically be right, because there's essentially infinite possibilities now.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think they're gonna bring out Kang the Conqueror?
Mm.
I mean, I'd like to see it, but
So there was one fan theory I was watching, right? And they were
Mhm.
saying that if you in game, if you look at the one screen, it shows the time jumps that have been made.
Mhm.
So they think Tony Stark did 2 jumps by himself as a test, and in those 2 jumps, he meets Kang the Conqueror. So that's like a fan theory that happened.
Ooh, that'd be really fucking dope.
That's how they introduce it.
And then that's how he found out about the Avengers, and now he comes looking for him.
Hmm.
That's a pretty cool fan theory I was watching.
I really hope they take that and run with it.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Madly, by the way, for the compliment on the chair. Here,
It is a really dope chair. Oh
the
man,
Stark Industries and the Iron Man.
that's badass. So, who's your favorite villain? I haven't asked this one in a while, and I know who my favorite villain is.
I mean, God, that is a tough one. Because I've got so many different like reasons why I love different villains. I think overall, probably Thanos, just
Mhm.
because he was able to set out what he accomplished. He's the one villain that actually did what he wanted. Well,
Right?
no,
Yeah.
because Zemo did too. Zemo did what he wanted to do.
Well,
True.
I don't know. Yes, he accomplished, but his overall goal was to get rid of super soldiers, right? Like that's what they
That was
did in
his
Winter.
overarching goal.
Mm-hmm.
And like at the time, he had thought that all but the one had been eradicated.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen that either.
No, we've talked about Falcon and the Winter Soldier on the Naked podcast, so I think it's fine.
I thought so. I thought so.
Yeah. I mean, if they were approaching spoiler territory, I would at least warn you.
Yeah.
This is your warning. We're gonna talk about spoilers, people. So
Yeah. Spoilers for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Um, well, he didn't he? I mean, the only one that was left was Bucky, and he told Bucky that he was fine with him living, which was I felt was kind of out of character for Zemo.
well, I mean, it depends on because you can technically say Steve Rogers is still alive. He's just living his life as old man Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Or on the moon.
Oh, he's definitely on the moon.
What if he's on the moon? That would be hilarious.
If they just keep making these like jokes about him being on the moon and he's actually on the fucking moon.
Like, yeah, after Peggy passed away, he just wanted to go explore the galaxy.
Yeah, he asked for a ride from the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's how we got there.
I was gonna say Guardians 3 is instead of Thor, it's actually just old man Captain America.
Dude, have you seen the trailer leaks for that?
Oh, I haven't.
Like,
No.
Chris Hemsworth is like ridiculously huge.
I saw the picture of him next to how do you say his name? Taika
Taika
Waititi?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
Raise your hand if you're excited for season 2 of Umbrella Academy. The Moon Talk reminded me of that. Oh, that's right.
I thought
Yeah, 'cause-
season 2 was already out.
Yeah,
Is that-
season 2 is already out. It was season 3
Yeah.
that's the next one.
There we go. Season 3.
Did it already get announced?
Yeah, it was already
I think
confirmed.
yeah, I think they signed on season 2 and 3 at the same time, but there's nothing after season 3 so far.
I got you, NJ. Season 3. Season 1 and season 2 felt like there were like it felt like one season because it was one full like storyline just tied together with like, all right, here's a solution. Shit, we have another problem. Let's go to the next solution. Like it was just flawless.
Yeah. They did a great job with that.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that kind of writers work in I don't think I've ever seen that kind of like writers work and like in a long time. I guess direction is what I'm trying to say. Oh, all right. No spoilers. Sorry, Madly.
Madly, you need to go watch it because if you enjoyed season 1, season 2 doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, not at all. It feels like season 1. Crazy. Who's your favorite villain?
I don't know. I mean, I like Darkseid over Thanos, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I did like the movie version of Thanos. It was a little better than the movie version of Darkseid, because we only got a glimpse of him. But
You're right. Yeah. Like,
as an all-around villain, Darkseid was always better. Like the dynamic between Superman and Darkseid was always what made Darkseid such a good villain.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Darkseid is an excellent villain, especially in all the animated movies, like Superman Apocalypse. There's another movie where he invades the Themyscira. Is that
So,
All-Star Superman?
With all the yeah. So with all these mergers they're doing and all this, do you think we'll ever get to see Lex Luthor versus the Avengers
Dude,
one
that'd be
day?
really cool. Like they
Right.
finally do the crossover that they did in the comic series.
I don't really see him doing it, honestly. I think that's too big of a thing. And I mean, if it happens, by all means, I'll eat my words, but I just don't see it coming.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, there was they did one comic run of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just one? I thought it was more than one. It was like a series. Cause I mean, didn't Batman also join the Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the same like series of comics, like pretty sure.
But that's the one big thing that I'm ready for Marvel to pursue forward is the little bit different characters, right? Like they have such a wide variety of characters that they haven't introduced yet. And I'm ready for it. Like I know it sounds weird, but I would love to see Moon Knight and Deadpool in the like MCU actually
Dude, I'd
They
like
be
to.
in
did.
partake.
Didn't they recently confirm, like actually confirm, Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight?
I hope so.
Ooh.
I haven't
I'm
heard
I'm
anything
pretty sure
about
they
it.
did like a week or two ago.
Oh my
Oh, that'd
god.
be badass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google that. Who is confirmed for not Nightmare? Oh my god.
Now we're all waiting, anticipation. Tell us, Google. Tell us.
Right. Here's another question. Your number one Star Wars movie?
I used to say episode 5. The more I watch episode 3,
Yes.
it's just a cult classic.
I think episode 3 is what saves the prequel trilogy, right?
Oh, 100%.
Like the first two movies make sense, but you could tell the all the love and creativity went into the third one. Like the third one was a
Yeah.
story and the other twos were filler to me.
No, the first
Yeah.
two, they were just trying to like forcibly explain things.
Yeah.
And then episode 3, they really got to go to town.
Yeah. I still don't
That's
recognize
a-
7, 8, or 9 as canon.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
So
It's
did you hear about Disney? I can't ever say her name. Daisy Ridley, right? That's her name. That played Ray. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So she just did interviews. She said that she almost quit episode 9
Really?
because she had to film 7 different endings. Like she confirmed it that they did 7 different endings, and every time Kathleen Kennedy came on the set, she
Fuck Kathleen
would
Kennedy.
demand changes, and she let nobody else put any input. Episode 9 is strictly her vision of a movie.
This is why, until something changes my mind, fuck Kathleen Kennedy.
Let Dave Filoni run the whole thing.
Yes.
They finally announced his promotion to creative director, and I was like, yes,
I saw that.
I'm ready.
Good.
Hyped.
Please.
So yeah,
Just
they were
leave.
talking about a couple of the little endings, right? And so one version, Kylo Ren makes it through, and they end the movie together. And then one version, he becomes a Force ghost, and he stands next to Anakin and Obi-Wan
Mhm.
and Mark Hamilton, Luke, and they were just going through it all, and I was like, why did they kill Kylo? He was the only character worth saving.
Yeah. Those movies are an atrocity, especially the last one. It was
Dude,
the worst
Deathstroke
one.
is a great villain, NJ.
Mm-hmm.
Deathstroke's phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you like Deathstroke, you probably like Slade too.
The same person.
I know.
That didn't go over my head. All right, John.
I'll see if NJ responded.
John, we've gotten to the point of the podcast where viewers, if you have any questions for our boy here, John T, please send them in. But John, do you have any questions for us?
All right.
Okay.
It's John's podcast now. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Run the show, John.
If you guys had to choose one video game world to play in, what would it be?
Oh.
Like to actually be in real life?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to think about this one.
I would say No Man's Sky, honestly. Like I could spend my days hunting down crashed starships and repairing them and exploring worlds. You know?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh man, I'm having a tough time thinking of one. I think I'm gonna say Breath of the Wild. Like, oh my
Solid
god, that game
choice,
is just so beautiful.
Gonna get fucked up by some Guardians though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll parry him. I've gotten good at it. Here's a question from NJ. What's it like being her birthday neighbor? She was kidding, but I'm gonna ask.
love it.
uh, let's see. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
I think Venice. Venice, Italy.
Venice.
I had actually thought about going there for our honeymoon, and then it was a lot cheaper to just go to Mexico.
Fair. Oh,
But
where?
I
Go
oh,
ahead. I was just gonna ask where in Mexico y'all were planning on going.
Riviera Maya. We did an adults only, all inclusive.
Ah, that's badass.
Nice.
You book it through Costco, you get a gift card for Costco when you come back.
Oh, badass.
Yeah.
Yep. So I got a $225 gift card coming in 2 weeks after my vacation.
Fucking badass. Oh yeah, everyone's saying that's nice.
Yup.
Right.
Uh,
and the fact that it's adult only, you can just get wasted and not have to worry about
Mhm.
punching little kids in the face.
oh my god. Fucking tourist kids are the worst, man. I'll tell you that.
See, I'm honestly just more worried about like if I get too drunk and I'm like staggering somewhere, just fucking smacking into a kid as I'm walking down a path.
And some guys start yelling at you in Spanish, and you're like, I am güero. Oh, it looks like Crazy Froze there. What other questions you got
no,
for
I'm
us? Oh,
I'm just reading. What's your favorite dinosaur? So Twitch totally censored Puzzled's question. What's your favorite dinosaur? It's like, why are you censoring that?
Did it
Twitch?
really?
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, it just says what's and then a bunch of stars.
Oh,
It's what's your favorite dinosaur?
yeah. What's your favorite dinosaur?
A Stegosaurus, and specifically because of I think it's those ASDF movies on YouTube where the dude goes, "I am a Stegosaurus." That's it. That's the only reason. I will field no questions about that answer. Continue.
All right, here's another one. What fictional characters would be your BFF, your best friend forever?
All right. Have either of you guys seen New Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give you cookie. You give me. Wait. You give me cookie. I give you cookie.
So Maggie compares me a lot to Nick Miller, and I feel like him and I would vibe really well.
I can see that. Did
See
you
it.
did you also just memorize a bunch of words and you're convinced that you really don't know how to
can't
read?
I can't
Right.
You know, you
Sorry.
watch that show and you're like, what the hell is wrong with Nick? And then at the end, you're like, oh, well, he has like a law degree.
Dude
Moon
passed
walks.
the California State Bar. Just wanted to be a bartender.
That's what he. Okay, in all fairness, that's what he thought that was. You passed the bar to be a bartender. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I started that show thinking, what the fuck is wrong with Nick? And then turning it around and saying, fuck. What's his name? What's their other roommate's name? Not Schmidt, not Jessica.
Or Winston.
Winston. I went around thinking, what the fuck is going on with Winston towards the end?
Winston and Ferguson.
Winston and Ferguson.
I'm honestly surprised NJ hasn't tried to get a cat named Ferguson yet.
Oh, well. Winston
Winston
and
and
Puzzles. Prank Sinatra.
Winston and his brown shoes. His favorite brown shoes.
No, bro, they're
That were
green.
actually green.
No, bro, they're
What's the
green.
color of money? Brown.
What's the color of her shoes?
Brown.
So here's a good question. If you could ban Scary from your stream, would you?
No.
Nobody asked that. I made that up.
Yeah. I don't know. Some
I don't
days.
know how to ban people. I leave that to my mod, the one mod that I have that shows up.
Shout out to that one mod, Mags.
Nope. Nope. Wild Child. It's
Hey.
Shy that I play with.
Nice. Let's see.
Yep.
Scary's never late. Oh my god, I saw a question I wanted to ask you earlier and I lost it.
I know it went by quick.
Right? Oh, what games are you looking forward to this year? Or you know what? I got let me rephrase that. What games are you looking forward to during E3? Is E3 still happening?
Well, they
this
just
year?
announced the new Battlefield today.
Yeah, I did see that, and that looks awesome with 128 person lobbies for
Yeah.
PC and the new consoles. I'm definitely down for that. Like, I don't get me wrong, I for the longest time was a pretty big COD fanboy. Uh, However, Black Ops Cold War has just absolutely diminished any sort of respect that I have for Call of Duty,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm ready to just dive right into Battlefield.
Is that because of the 80 gigabyte update files?
No, actually, it's not because I still play Modern Warfare. It's just because I hate the gameplay, like the mechanics of it and everything. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I dropped off hardcore after World at War. After
Mhm.
that, it kind of just like was done for me. I mean, I did, what was the other one? Shit, the one was kind of futuristic.
Apex?
I don't even,
Infinite
Oh.
Warfare.
Just
Infinite
kidding.
Warfare. Yeah, just because they had the robot named Ethan.
Yep, makes
Hey,
sense. Checks out.
yeah, that checks out. Do you watch any anime? Do you have any favorites?
I don't really watch anime. Any of the animes that I watched are the very like overly mainstream ones that a lot of nope, not even Dragon Ball Z. I've seen a few episodes, but I've never like actually delved into it. I liked what I saw. I didn't really try to pursue it. I need to though. Um, but like ones that a lot of people don't actually consider as much as anime and they're just
Mhm.
more mainstream. So like OG Pokemon, Avatar the Last Airbender, Yu-Gi-Oh! Back whenever I was younger, I watched the shit out of some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ah, dude, definitely. On
Yep, that's about it though.
I had to jump out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like one season, the original season was out. Like all these reaction and quick evolutions just kind of didn't make any sense.
Nah, Digimon's where it's at, yo.
Yeah, now that they got the card game set.
I know, dude. That gets so unreal.
Hmm.
So, are you looking forward to the new Avatar: Last Airbender show?
I am and I'm not, just because The Last Airbender left a sour taste in my mouth. And I know it's the original people that are doing the TV show, but
Dave Filoni.
I still just worry they're gonna mess. Yeah, yeah.
Wait. Do you mean The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra? Because Legend of Korra was a little subpar for me. Like, I definitely
Well,
watched it through and through,
Legend of
but it was
Korra was the total
forced.
different people. Like
Yeah.
the
Was it?
creators were
No,
changed.
I'm
Oh
talking.
shit!
Yeah,
I didn't know
I'm
that.
talking The Last Airbender, like the live action movie.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
no, that's
no,
gar-
no,
we
no.
don't
It-
recognize that at all. That doesn't exist.
yeah, that didn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah,
No, that
Yeah,
that atrocity did not happen. I'm still pissed off at M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan ding dong, if you will.
understandably so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I keep saying if they're gonna give us a live action TV show, it needs to be them in their 20s moving up.
Mhm.
oh yeah.
Trying to set up Republic City. Like that's what I want to
Yes.
see. Oh, I had a good one here. Would you be down for an OM meetup with in a future convention and have the best time ever?
Oh, I'm definitely down for that. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm down.
All right, down. PAX South this year. We're doing it.
No, Millennial Con.
We'll start our own gaming convention.
Just gonna be a
Everything.
bunch of like what's it called? Like the easy ups in the parking lot.
Hell yeah. The
We're-
cheapest thing, we'll find a random field somewhere. It'll be like
Oh,
the
perfect.
Josh fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this time it'll be paint guns, paintball
Yeah.
guns.
We'll have LARPing, archery tag, book nook,
Book
video
nook.
game trailer.
Cooking with Peach. I'll do something cooking related. I'm excited for this. Oh my god, they're making a live action Cowboy Bebop. They better not fuck it up. The movies, the two Cowboy Bebop movies they made were like, oh, it was close. John, you got any questions for us?
No, I think I'm all out with that one that I have. That was all I had prepared.
All right, so I wanna start winding down the episode with your tagline: providing decent quality streams at reasonable times. What are those reasonable times?
Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5, or it was originally 5 to 7. Sorry, from 7 to 9. However, will not be tomorrow.
That's understandable.
Birthday dinner.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not
okay.
Mine. I'm birthday neighbors with NJ.
Yeah. I remember that. Oh, that's a good one, NJ. And what games will you be playing in the future? Obviously more Red Dead Tuesday, right?
More Red Dead Tuesday. More Fortnite. I want to unlock Rick Sanchez. And definitely some Minecraft. We did start a new realm. I just haven't really gotten back into it.
Do you ever do the like take a month off Minecraft and then you come back and you play religiously and then you gotta take a couple months off? Yeah.
Yup.
I think that's the only way to really enjoy Minecraft, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I went hard on season 1. I still need a break before I just start jumping into and really taking on season 2.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. All right. Well, it's customary for you to tell us who we're gonna raid. So who would you like for us to raid tonight while we plug everything else we got?
Give me 1 second to think on that while I go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back if that's okay.
No, that's fine. Ethan, what are we going?
Right, cool.
What's going on this week?
Well, I know NJ's taking Thursday off, but Puzzled will be streaming with Catalyst Thursday. They do their Final Fantasy Thursdays.
Yeah.
And then Friday.
Ooh, what's happening Friday?
The girls' night.
Woo! Pew,
where
pew, pew, pew.
Madeline, Kells, and Puzzled and NJ are all gonna do a 12-hour stream. They're gonna start at. See, they said yes. All right, they agreed to it. So they're gonna start at 7 p.m. and end at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, you're calling it a slumber party. How can you not go all night long?
Right? Oh, dude, this sitcom thing right now. Oh shoot, is coming in clutch. All right, and what else do we got going on this weekend? I know I'm streaming Sunday, but NJ's also streaming on Sunday. Sorry, not NJ. Puzzled streaming Sunday, right?
Yeah, I believe so. That's either Terra or Minecraft. That's the variety day for Puzzled.
Dope.
Oh,
dude.
and
and
there's the OM D&D Saturday.
Oh man, I love those D&D sessions. They're fucking great.
I'm so ready to see Scary get murdered by the whole party.
Yes. Please.
Please. I need somebody to die, please.
Even if it's NPCs.
I have returned, and I have come with a verdict.
Ooh. And our verdict is Judge Johnt.
Shayman 111.
Ooh, Shayman. Is that SHAYMAN 111?
SHAEMAN 111. He's playing some Smash.
Perfect. I like me some Smash. Oh, that phrasing. I am so sorry. But hey guys.
Eat Smash.
Smash that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, and just let's thank John T for providing us decent quality streams at reasonable times. John, it was a pleasure having you here, bro. It's been great.
It's a pleasure being here. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Great talking with you guys tonight.
yeah, dude, it's been a pleasure. I know that we scheduled this out earlier in the month or late last month, but I'm glad we were able to do it. Guys, make sure to stick around to greet Shaman 111, and let's go ahead and roll it on out, guys. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys like those tracks.